Grand finals between Cake and Clan. This has been a day of 5-0s today with in our winners finals match Clan actually defeating Cake 5-0 and Cake managing to win two 5-0s back against Why So Serious to make it to their spot in grand finals. Let's see what these teams are bringing. First we have Rosebud for Cake, followed by Inkjet. Is a Mobula with Center Mercury, long range Artemai, and a Gatling Banshee to round out the close range side. Their ally, SS Mary's Poppin, followed by Tiberius III. It is a Lumberjack Goldfish? That's something. Left side Banshee, right side Gatling Gun. And the opposing team, Clan. First we have the Deadly Drop Whatnot. That's not difficult to pronounce quickly. Followed by Steamy Noodle. Is a Hades, Center Hades Mobula, Artemis on the outer wings, and double Banshee on the inner wings. Their ally, Hope, powered by Nietzsche's Mustache, another Mobula. This time, however, it is Mercury with dual Artemis and Carronade Mine Launcher for the close range. This ship looks like a very dangerous if it ever gets into that mine launcher range. Cake will have to be careful. So Lumberjack Goldfish, huh? Lumberjack Goldfish is definitely one of my, what I consider one of my personal pet builds. I enjoy piloting it when I have a good Lumberjack gunner. I enjoy gunning when I have a good pilot. But it's kind of the pub lobby special. It has so many counters in competitive matches. Like having a single heavy weapon, a single point of failure in a sniper match full of Mercuries and Artemis is a huge liability. So I feel like they just kind of want to run this. It may not be the best decision, but certainly it'll be fun for the players on that ship. Actually getting some nice Lumberjack shots on Deadly Drop. Not managing to take out the balloon. Oh, there it finally goes. But here's one of the things about a Lumberfish is even if you drop their balloon, you don't have very much firepower. You're like, you can drop their balloon, but they're just gonna kind of float down. They're not gonna take any real damage because you don't have any other guns to supplement it once hull armor's down. Like, Lumberjack does an okay job taking down hull armor, but like if you have a Galleon, if you have a Spire, you supplement that with the Artemis, which lets you actually gives you a lot more DPS, gives you more killing potential with a Lumberjack. Like, even if you're just, I'm doing a little snapping finger with my, I hope this really plays well on my microphone, that snapping, but you have weapons that to pair with it, right? It just, like, it's kind of fun to knock him out of the sky with the Lumberfish, but like, unless you get one, like, basically what it comes down to is they're not going to take any damage until you get them all the way to the ground. And especially for a map like Water Hazard, which is really wide open and it's kind of flat on the floor, like, they're probably not very scared of that Lumberjack. Maybe like on Dualadon or Periton or something where there's a lot more just crap to fall on and take a lot more impact damage that way. But Water Hazard, I don't know. Also, trade winds on this map make Lumberjack sort of annoying. But Rosebud actually getting Deadly Drops managed to push Rosebud. I was totally just preoccupied about talking about this Lumberfish forever that the Deadly Drop actually managed to push Red Mobula against this terrain here and get a nice close range engagement. They do have that mine launcher and the carronades, so it's exceedingly powerful if they have good gunners to supplement it. Now Mary's Poppin is gonna do what they can. I'm not sure why they're rushing the Deadly Drop with that lumber, because the Deadly Drop is a much more powerful close range ship. Maybe they're just pushing towards the Rosebud spawn point. The Rosebud does spawn in fairly close, but in the process, as this Mary's Poppin is taking a huge amount of damage, they've lost their hull armor. The Banshee's coming in. The Hope is supplementing with her own fire. They're grounded. Their balloon's out. The light carronade's just going to blend them down, and combined with the Hades fire and the Banshee, that goldfish is done. They've Rosebud has managed to take down the Hope's whole armor with a Mercury, but you know, the decision to take this close spawn, it looks like it's going to backfire on them, because now the blue, they're just going to continue the steamroll in their spawn zone and rack up the kills. And I wonder, you know, Rosebud's about to hit the map here. We actually, yes, we do see the goldfish taking the furthest possible spawn. They know there's no good to be had, just, you know, throwing good money after bad, as it were. And the Rosebud does go down. So 3-0 for Clan. The format of Grand Finals, this is a best of 3 match, but since Clan did come from winner's bracket, they start with a 1-game lead, so 2 more kills and Clan is going to take this tournament. But Mary's poppin'. You know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if I don't know if they can. I mean, the one thing you can kind of do with a single lumberjack is if you have really on-point gunning and also target calls from the pilot. If you split your fire well, you can actually ground 2 ships at the same time, and that's something they should probably be looking into doing if they want to utilize the full potential of the lumberfish build. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you know, other than that, I feel like they're just not going to be contributing enough to this game. Like, every shot's going to have to be on point, and they can't waste any. They're going to want to sink both of these mobulas. So Hope is staying out. Hope is putting in some long-range fire, distracting them while the deadly drop gets a deadly drop on red team. And they're moving into close range. We'll see if they decide to transition to their Banshees. But for now, they're using the Hades and the double art. It looks like Mary's poppin'. Well, they're kind of switching their fire back and forth, putting a little bit into Mary's poppin'. They're probably wanting to take down the lumberjack of the goldfish and then putting the rest of their fire into the Rosebud. Because the Rosebud is going to be the bigger threat overall. They're going to have a lot more DPS potential. So that's probably why they're choosing to focus them. And the Rosebud, getting into another one of these close range engagements, they just don't quite have the same firepower potential at this range. You know, deadly drop, that's one of... Ooh, a sick hydro, actually, from Rosebud. Jumping over, deadly drop's going to take a bit to turn around here. That's one of the downsides of the Mobula, is the very slow turning ship, so maybe with that juke, red team can make something happen. But no guns are firing. Hope is not really taking any damage, so it's actually allowing the deadly drop to come back into the fight. I imagine they know the Rosebud. Oh, mine doesn't hit. They probably know the Rosebud's heavily damaged here, so they can get a quick kill. Yes, light carronade grinding them into the ground in combination with the Banshees. And so the Mary Poppin here is left all alone. The Lumberfish really cannot do anything by itself. It's kind of a disruption ship that relies on an ally to distract for them, and these Banshees are just... Was that I think a mine hit on the Mary's Poppins, but... Boy. Who would have thought another 5-0? Well, that is the Sunday Community Skirmish number 54. Congratulations to Clan with another decidedly one-sided victory. You know, Cake, they decided to try out some strange builds today. Didn't quite work.